Another breaking story out of Boulder this morning. We are following a suspect now in custody after barricading himself inside a Boulder home. News reporter Darius Johnson is on the scene for us this morning. And Darius, you've been there for hours overnight trying to gather all this information.
Hey there, Jordan. One thing I can tell you, there are still so many questions as the sun begins to rise this morning about exactly what happened in this home overnight right here at the intersection of Broadway and Iris. If you take a look behind me, you can clearly see police are still right there on the scene, as they have been throughout the night. One thing that they have said is that there is no longer any threat to the public at this point in time. However, that was not the case just last night. This started around 9:15 last night when Lafayette police called in a possible hostage situation at this home. Boulder officers responded, and they say they got 2 people out of the home safely. A Boulder officer then fired shots and no one was hurt, but the suspect continued to barricade himself inside the home until about 1 o'clock this morning, when Boulder police took him into custody nearly 4 hours after the situation started.
It took a little bit longer because the information we had indicated that the suspect inside was armed with multiple long guns. So we were taking all the precautions necessary this evening to take him safely into custody.
Now, I spoke to that public information officer around 2 o'clock this morning. At that point, she told me they were working on getting a search warrant so that they can gain entry inside the home. In the last 30 minutes, I've seen officers going in and outside of the home. I've also seen more of them arrive as well. We are hoping to get another update from Boulder Police at some point today, with hopes of them answering some of the questions as to why the big police presence in this area overnight. Jordan, back to you in the studio.
All right, Darius, and we know that snow coming down over you and those colder temperatures certainly not making their investigation any easier. We'll check back in with you here in just a moment. Thank you so much.